The Urtopia Carbon One Pro, a 37-pound, sub-$2,000 Touray carbon fiber e-bike designed by a BMW designer. Just that sentence is a head-turner. The Carbon One Pro's aesthetics are my favorite. The frame gives it a premium feel, and it has a timeless quality. I love the retro-style dot matrix that's on the handlebars. I love the GPT functionality. The carbon fiber just provides a really comfortable ride and feel, absorbing the road bumps. For a bike this beautiful that rides this well, with that Touray carbon fiber frame and fork, less than $2,000, to achieve that is remarkable. But some compromises have to be made to get there. While it doesn't have the high-end SRAM drivetrain like the Vado SL or the high-end mid-drive like the Trek, it does include a solid Shimano 8-speed drivetrain, 180mm rotors with Tektro hydraulic disc brakes. It has excellent Kenda tires, a nicely performing torque sensor. It has front and rear lights, fenders, and a kickstand. For this price, this is an incredible value. About a year ago, Urtopia released the Carbon One Step-Through. It's essentially the same bike as the Carbon One Pro, but in a step-through version. It also has that fantastic lightweight carbon fiber feel that rides so well. It sells for $2,200. Like its step-over sibling, it offers the best value on the market for a super light carbon fiber, but in a step-through version. Carbon One Pro and room for improvement. Urtopia has been making e-bikes for just about 5 years. They're not a brand new company. While I've been a happy customer, there are a few areas to be improved. Customer support. A challenge is the time difference for their support team, which is based overseas. I feel like a US-based team of native English speakers could prevent a lot of miscommunication and frustration. My own personal experience, after a year or so of owning and riding a Carbon One Pro, when I had an issue with mine when it was new, it was a frustrating process that took a few months to clear up. Urtopia ultimately made it right by offering me a new bike instead of just a new battery, which I really appreciated. This, to me, underscored their desire to make things right, but it also highlights that they don't yet have the robust support infrastructure of legacy bike companies like the Treks or Specialized. I think Urtopia's commitment to technology like the ChatGPT integration is extraordinary. While some are skeptical, I feel the design and aesthetic of this bike make that technology really work. It fits. If Urtopia had a showroom, for example, I think it would need to be designed along the lines of what an Apple store does to match the brand's premium appeal. Upgrades for the Carbon One Pro. If I ran the world, this is what I would suggest to Urtopia if they gave me a call and said, "Alec, what do you think?" I would say, expand the carbon fiber options. While the frame and the forks are great features, I feel like offering upgraded carbon fiber wheels would be tremendous. I also think that offering, maybe even as an option, components from a company such as Cane Creek for their carbon fiber suspension seat post and their inverted front suspension fork would be great. In that inverted front fork, you can get it in carbon, and it wouldn't interfere with the dot matrix display that's the brain on the top of the bike in the cockpit. In terms of enhancing components, offer a premium drivetrain option, maybe electronic shifting, similar to what Aventon is starting to do. Urtopia's current Tektro brakes are really good, but TR brakes would be a logical upgrade and a great optional path for customers who want a little higher-end experience when they're trying to stop. Increase the range. Take a page from Specialized and Trek's playbook by offering sort of a water bottle-sized range extender that's sleek, that looks good, that kind of flies under the radar. It helps people, riders, commuters even, tackle longer distances without worrying so much about battery life.
The lower the rating for your wattage, 350.
A motor upgrade. The current 350-watt hub motor, for what it is, you get quite a bit. Being that it's such a lightweight bike, it gets pretty good power and pretty good range. But when you're going a little longer distances, and when you have hills and when you have wind, a little bigger motor would be really helpful. Alternatively, maybe they could begin to explore a mid-drop. That would be a fantastic high-end option. These changes would obviously raise the price, and if you had all of them, by quite a bit. But I think they would give customers a high-end option and allow Urtopia to earnestly compete with premium brands like Specialized Turbo Vado SL2 and Trek. In fact, I think if they came out with a premium version including all of those options, they could price it identically to the Specialized Turbo Vado SL2 carbon fiber bike.